Hi people, welcome to a video. Yeah, I said I won't do it, but I can't help myself. I can't stay still. Yeah, it really annoys me. So I'm going to do sort of a training video, yeah. But with a slight difference. It's just going to be aimed at movement. So I'm going to move rather than try and get a pump, rather than try and use really heavy weights. But I'm also going to watch my posture. So like I'm rolling down, you can tell I'm in a neutral position. I'm not pulling my shoulders back or anything like that. I'm just holding my body in a neutral position. And this comes from the osteopath, some advice I got. Whereas when we pull the muscles too far back, or we hold them in set ways, you know, the way you talk when you train always leads to bad posture and injuries. My bad posture is holding my shoulders too far back, yeah, or too far up when I'm training, has led to significant injuries, yeah. So today's video is about training with injury in mind, posture in mind as opposed to not holding your posture too firm, but being quite relaxed and neutral, just to see how it feels, yeah. So we'll see. Like I said in a video that I did yesterday, when I was young and I started training, I used to train that way anyway. I used to hold the bar, how I felt comfortable, press it, and off I went. I used to pull up on a chin-up bar, do hundreds and hundreds of pull-ups, never got injured. Yeah, later on in life, you blame old injuries, which do play a part, but then when you try and do these fantastic movements that everybody recommends, holding your shoulders back, training your posture, yeah, you end up more injured. So I'm just going to try something new. Let's warm up. Right, so I'm going to get some blood into the biceps, yeah, and like I said earlier, there's going to be no holding of the shoulders, posturing, pulling shoulders back, over tensing, anything like that, yeah. Just going to relax and get a pump. Drop the shoulders, nice and relaxed. I've got some blood in there, which is what I want. Bit of a pump, yeah. Not too much weight, not too much aggravation, yeah. Just pump it up a bit, get some blood in. Right, so I've got £30 pro iron black bands on each side, so that's £60, yeah. And I'm just going to do some lightweight front squats. Now I'm doing front squats because I've got a bad knee, and I just want to get some blood into it, yeah. And if I do squats from the front, it protects that injured shoulder. Good 30 of them. Quantity over weight makes all the difference. Get some blood in there, get some cardio running here. So I'm going to add a little bit more weight, I'm going to go for another set of them. So now we're set up with another £20 on either side. So we've got 30, 50, £100 of elastic pressure. And we're going to get it in the right spot on the shoulders and stand up here. Off we go. $30. That feels nice. I can tell I've not trained for a couple of weeks. Feeling it in lungs. It's surprising how quick your fitness goes. This is why I want to get moving, yeah. I'm not going to train the offending article. If I do, it's going to be really light, as in just get it moving, yeah, doing what it's supposed to do, but all in a comfortable neutral position, yeah. None of this shoulder setback. So now I've got 60 pounds of resistance on either side. That's 120 pounds. But what you've got to bear in mind as well, the folded over. So whether that makes it heavier, it feels heavier. But I can't work out what it does. I don't think it quite doubles it. It might do. But they're folded over, they're not straight. Off we go. Nice. Again, feel that in lungs. You never get a break on them because the elasticity is always pulling on you. It's very, very different to free weights. Right, so now I've got the Pro Iron bands folded in half on the old foot straps. There's a £30 resistance on that band. Might be more if it's folded in half. Somebody can tell me if it is, it might be double. And I'm going to do alternate shoulder press. So I'm going to start, off we go. Ten of them. That was nice, that. Just heavy enough for this bad shoulder, not too heavy. Yeah, I don't want to damage it. I just want to get blood in there, yeah. Get some oxygen in there, get some healing done. Right, so as you'll notice, I've got a red resistance band on now, so I've dropped weight down to £25. I just don't want to overstretch this shoulder on the left. 10 on each arm. Notice that I've got the hand that way as opposed to turn that way, yeah. What it does when you're injured, it protects your rotator cuff more. If you turn it out, it puts your rotator cuff in danger, and you can't do that when you're injured, so that's why my wrists are that way, yeah. It's easier on the shoulder rotator joint. Right, so the last set of these single arm shoulder press. What I'm trying to do there is push it with the shoulder and not gain momentum, yeah. So it's like shoulder and nothing else, yeah. And it's quite difficult on a damaged shoulder. I'm going to try some door flies next. So I'll set it up, because I've got like 2 sets of Pro Iron. I've got 2 door holders. So I can set it up a little bit wider. Not tried it like this before, but it might be better. It might just give a better feeling of a chest fly, yeah. So nice and relaxed, I'm not tensing anything, I'm just gonna pump them out, yeah. a bit close to that wall. Don't like it. I'm going to move out of it. Right, so I've positioned myself over here just so I can get a better stretch. And have a go. That's it now, getting into a groove. Try to be nice and relaxed about it. Remember, it's about blood flow. I just want blood flow into joints, just to promote some healing. I'm not trying to get a pump. That's enough of them. Put a bit more weight on. So as you can see, I've repositioned my door holders onto outsides of doors. And that just stops the bands from pulling them in, because on the last set I pulled them in slightly, took a lot of tension out, so I'm hoping that the door keeps that tension on. I put an extra band on for some more weight. Oh, and I can feel that. Try to keep that movement as free as possible. Not try to set my shoulders in any way, tense the chest, overly tense the chest. Just try to keep the movement free, yeah? Just to see if that really does have any effect on injury. And already it kind of does, yeah. You won't notice, but my shoulders are a lot more aligned already. You know, there's none of this wonky donkey like though before. My neck's moving back into a better position, so the workout, sorry, not the workout, the exercises I've been given, the simple ones with cushions, are working. And I think that training this way, it's not training, is it? But just getting blood into the joint, yeah, will repair. So anybody rehabilitating, it's a good time to join this channel, because I'm rehabilitating too, yeah. So taking it steady, seeing where we go from here. I'm going to build in to training, yeah. I'm not bothered if I can't do big springs, I'm not bothered if I can't do big chest expanders. I'm going to build it up here from scratch. Right, last set of these. Many of them. Now, that was the best set I did actually. So I'll take mental note of where the bands were. I trapped them on the crook of my arm there, just before the elbows. So I didn't let them move from that position. Yeah, set my elbows nice far back and then push down from there. Yeah, and that got the sweet spot. Better than last sets. So there's a tip for you. Trap the band and push down like that. And it's a better set. Right, because I'm training with shoulder rehabilitation in mind, I've got these £10 Pro Iron bands, and I'm just going to do some gentle shoulder raises. Now, with regards to what the osteopath said to me, I'm not going to let that arm disappear out of the range of motion. I can't see that arm there, I can see it there. So my eye level is where I need to stop, according to my osteopath. So I stop there. 20. Surprisingly, when you train with a relaxed posture, it might be because I've not trained for a couple of weeks, but you tend to get the pump in the area that you're training, which I find strange because I've always been taught to set and train, yeah. But just starting from a relaxed posture, yeah, nice and relaxed, and up. It hits the front delt immediately. It's good, it's good. It might be because I'm training it last year, but I won't call it training, but it is getting back in, getting some blood in, yeah. £10 on this exercise is quite adequate. You don't want to be flying them up anywhere, you just want to get a nice little even burn in there. When I first got these Pro Irons, I complained about this plastic sleeve. I said it gets in my way. Now I've got used to it, it's actually quite good. When you stand on it, it takes away that feeling of the wire or the elastic rubbing your foot. So for that purpose, it's quite good. So off we go. And I'm getting used to it now. I'm getting to know what I'm doing with them a little bit. That'll set these, keep it nice and steady. Ten of them. So I'm going to go straight into a version of Arnold press. So arms there, wrap it round, hang on a second, arms there, yeah. And keep that under there so it ends up at front. If you let it go around back it gets stuck. So that way. And that just gets some blood in there, yeah, and just gets my body moving a bit, yeah. That concludes the workout. You can't really call it a workout, I know, but it's all about rehabilitating this. Yeah, I don't want to hurt it, I don't want to strain it. It is feeling quite comfortable at the moment. All them pains that I had, they're kind of going, and it's kind of, all that gnarliness is kind of disappearing slightly, yeah, but I don't want to push it, and I don't want to start activating this trap. I need this trap to behave, yeah. And when I do train, that little lump kind of wants to come back. So yeah, if I go full blown training, I'll just pop it all back out again. Yeah, I need to learn the body to stay in a neutral, nice position, which is difficult. Yeah, after years of standing like that. Right, keep training.